Businesses want to know if a new federal ban will shut down their hemp business. It targets products the government suggests are intoxicating, and the federal rule prohibits the sale of products with more than 0.4 milligrams of hemp-derived THC. Now, in Tennessee, state leaders say nothing changes right now for businesses. Oversight is shifting in January to the Tennessee Alcoholic Beverage Commission. June is the key date for hemp businesses in the state. That's when their licenses are set to expire, at least some of them. But businesses say, what then?
I mean, obviously, if I weren't able to sell product, I wouldn't have a business. Yeah, it would be tragic.
Now, lots of different terms are tossed around in conversations about cannabis products. Delta, THC, hemp, marijuana. To sort out the confusion, here is reporter Kanisha Dees to verify.
Delta-9, hemp, cannabis, marijuana, a lot of lingo sometimes thrown about without clear definitions. It's happened even more in recent days since the federal government imposed a new hemp ban. But what do those terms actually mean? Aren't they all the same thing? Let's verify. While the legal status of marijuana has been a hot issue for decades now, not all of us are familiar with the language tied to the topic. Legislators and opponents alike throw around terms like Delta, THC, and hemp as if we all know precisely what they mean. Isn't it all just marijuana? We verify. Our sources are Jennifer Boozer Stewart with the Alabama Cannabis Coalition and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. According to the FDA, cannabis sativa L is a plant that contains more than 80 different naturally occurring compounds called cannabinoids. Two well-known cannabinoids are CBD and THC. THC is the psychoactive compound in cannabis that produces a high. There are several types of THC in the plant, but raw plants are high in THCA, which converts into Delta-9 THC with the application of heat. CBD is non-psychoactive and does not cause intoxication. CBD primarily interacts with CB2 receptors, which are more involved in regulating pain and inflammation. Cannabis plants are grown to produce varying concentrations of these cannabinoids. Delta-8, 9, 10, and THCA are all types of THC cannabinoids or products of the cannabis plant. Stewart with the Alabama Cannabis Coalition tells us that hemp is a legal term that means the plant meets the federal legal limit of 0.3% Delta-9 THC by dry weight. In other words, it has very little that would alter your mood. Marijuana is also a legal term, meaning it exceeds the federal limit and contains more than 0.3% Delta-9 THC. Delta-9 THC by dry weight is the primary distinguishing difference between hemp and marijuana. So we can confirm that no, not all cannabis products are the same.